My sister accused me of hitting her, and my parents pressed charges without even hearing my side. I was 17. I lost my scholarship, my team, my best friend. Last month, she finally admitted, I just wanted to see if they believe me. They did. Now it's my turn. And I won't need to lie to ruin her life. The response was immediate and devastating. Her story went viral, but not in the way she was used to. Hashtag Emma lied started trending on Twitter. Her Instagram followers dropped from 50k to 12k in 3 days. Her TikTok account was suspended after mass reports for spreading misinformation. David broke up with her publicly, posting his own statement about being deceived and manipulated. Several of her former friends shared their own stories about Emma's lies over the years. Apparently, I wasn't the only one she'd deceived. The nonprofit she'd worked for issued a statement distancing themselves from her and reaffirming their commitment to actual survivors. Other organizations in the field shared the statement, effectively blacklisting her from the industry she tried to build her career in. But the best part was our parents. They called me after the story exploded online. For the first time in 8 years, my mother apologized. We should have listened to you, she said, crying. We should have believed our own son. My father was harder to reach, but he eventually came around. I failed you, he admitted. I let my anger cloud my judgment, and I didn't protect you the way I should have. Emma tried to control the narrative, posting her own response claiming I was continuing the cycle of abuse and that her confession had been taken out of context. But the audio was clear, and the evidence was overwhelming. Every attempt she made to defend herself only made things worse. She moved back in with our parents after David kicked her out. She can't find work in her field. Her social media career is over. Her friend group has largely abandoned her. The last I heard, she was working at a retail store and seeing a therapist, finally dealing with the consequences of her actions. People ask me if I feel guilty about what I did to Emma. The answer is no. I didn't lie about her. I didn't fabricate evidence. I didn't manipulate anyone into believing false stories. I simply revealed the truth about who she really was, something she'd spent years hiding behind a carefully constructed facade. Emma destroyed my teenage years, cost me opportunities I'll never get back, and damaged relationships that never recovered. She did it all for an experiment, to see if she could knock her successful brother down a peg. She succeeded, and she was perfectly comfortable letting me suffer the consequences of her lie for the rest of my life. But here's what she didn't understand: the truth has a way of surfacing eventually. And when it does, the people who built their lives on lies find out just how unstable that foundation really was. I spent 8 years rebuilding my life from the wreckage she created. Now she gets to do the same thing, except she'll be rebuilding from the wreckage of her own making. The difference is, I had to rebuild after being innocent of what I was accused of. She has to rebuild after being guilty of exactly what she's been exposed for. I'd say that's justice. Emma taught me that family will believe lies if they're told convincingly enough. She taught me that reputation matters more than truth. She taught me that actions have consequences, but sometimes those consequences are delayed. Most importantly, she taught me that revenge is a dish best served cold, with documentation, and through the patient application of truth. I don't need to lie to ruin someone's life. I just need to be more patient than they are careful. And Emma was never very careful with the truth. Update, posted 3 weeks after original story. A lot of people have asked for an update, so here it is. Emma attempted suicide 2 weeks ago. She's alive and getting help, and despite everything, I'm glad she's okay. I never wanted her dead. I wanted her to face consequences for her actions, and there's a difference. Some people in the comments have said I went too far, that I should have just confronted her privately or found a way to clear my name without destroying hers. To those people, I'd ask, what would you have done?